From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the 7500 Saturday Night Throwback Series 2021 style here tonight as we come to round number 7 of 9 here just before Thanksgiving. Welcome, everyone, for this one in Michigan International Speedway. Should be a good one tonight here in Michigan for the Sim 500 ARCA Series Saturday Night Throwback. It is going to be a lot of fun as we get ready to roll here in just a moment. So let's take a look here. Practice kind of going down here tonight. And right now it's Donnie Leah up there on the top of the practice charts here for the Sim 500 ARCA Series here this evening. Tommy right there in second. Thomas Lewandowski set. Lewandowski third in practice. So let's take a look at the point standings coming into this round of number 7. Tyler Dalton with a 217-point lead over Bobby Wetzel. Michael Maffelt Jr., Gerald Livingston, and Ed Burrell. Bentley Glazer, Thomas Lewandowski, Chris Sawyer, and Ron Holyfield here, your top 9 as well. Right there in that group, I think Tyler's got a pretty good shot at pretty much locking this thing down if he runs well here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. And Tyler, let's see what Tyler's not on track. Here tonight, we're going to have over 30 vehicles out here with 31 cars showing up for 65 laps here tonight at the Michigan International Speedway. I think you guys know it's been a great season so far. Not many yellows through races at all. And I expect the same here tonight from Michigan. Michigan, I'm sure, will put on a great show here at Michigan this evening. So, as we get ready for qualifying here, it'll be interesting to see who is going. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to pull it off here in Michigan here tonight. Now with 20 seconds left, 27 left on the board. Randy Yoakum right there, Robert Hurley, there's Derek Stanley right there, Michael Maffelt Jr., Billy Stanley getting ready to roll out as well. Sawyer there, Ed, Mike, and Chris Huff, all in that top 28 as they get ready to go qualifying here in a moment. So here we go. Let's get our qualifying order ready to go. And right now, everybody going to get ready to get back out there and get it rolling here for qualifying here tonight. Here we go. Qualifying time here at Michigan and round number 7 of 10 here tonight. So let's get ready to go qualifying, shall we? Cars will get ready to roll out there and get this thing going. And 4 minutes is what they've got to figure it out here tonight. As we do that, as always, thank you guys for coming out. And we'll circle through some of the camera shots that we will have here at Michigan International Speedway here tonight. Again, race going to be 65 laps here this evening. So everybody going to get their cars ready to go. I'm going to get ready to see some great action all evening long here in this series, as always. And we're going to circle around the towers. We wait for lap times to get ready to come through. Our drone circling the tower here and circling Michigan International Raceway. And again, the ARCA cars, well, as we've talked about all season, a lot less downforce than your normal Cup machines. And I suspect here we will see the same outcome evening. So here we go, getting ready to go. Qualifying cars on track. Jeff Hollingsworth out there as well. There is Jeff Hollingsworth there in that number 97 machine. Jeff right there into turns 1 and 2. Dylan there as well with Chris Sawyer, Thomas Lewandowski in that top lineup as well. Ryan V. Macklin, Scott Simley. There's Bobby Wetzel returning in that 9 Dodge here tonight. Beautiful looking race car for him. Richard and Adina right there in the back. A Bentley Glazer though. Top of the board with a 40.250. So right now Bentley top of the board and ready to go racing here. So give it to Bentley, who is on the pole right now. That is Bentley Glazer in that 18. There is a Bentley right there on the racetrack ready to go. That beautiful number 18 machine. So no shock there for Bentley. If that changes, still on top for that 18 machine. Let's take a look at your track facts here tonight in Michigan. Right now, it is a 2-mile racetrack, 101 degrees on track. Air temp right now hovering around that 78 degree mark. And 78 degrees here, pretty warm. Could be worse, could be in the 80s. We could have 106s, 107s I have seen. And if we go all the way back in time here and we start looking at where we sit here at ARCA, 38.4 is your track record in this league here in the ARCA car. And that was set a while back. But that is your track record here in Michigan. And that's been set a while back there in that ARCA car. So we're a little bit off there what they were able to run back in the day here. Tommy up there, Donnie Leah right there in that Hooters Pro Cup machine as well. There is Mr. Donnie Leah bringing that machine around his qualifying effort. And if you wonder why I didn't give you the name of the track record holder, well, that is because it is a former league member / part of the community that I really don't talk about. So there we go. But nevertheless, the track record stands. There is the 99 Northern Tools machine. Tommy, top of the board, 40.209. Good job for Tommy here in this one. We're going to monitor that track temp for a little bit. Right at 101. So here we go. We are ready to get them lined up, ready to go for this one tonight. Again, 65 laps to be your distance here in Michigan. Going to be a fun race here at Michigan International Raceway. Keys to victory here tonight. Take care of your car. Take care of your tires. That is the main thing I think that you got to watch out for here. And this one, again, not as much grip as some of the other vehicles here at Michigan on the iRacing service. Tyler Dalton right there. He's in the white colored number 9 tonight. Again, that car with a bunch of different paint schemes on that one. And you can see a beautiful side of field right now waiting to go green here tonight. Lewandowski right up there in that 87 machine. Tyler there as well. Mike Ellis right there in the 66 machine as well. Nice to see Mike out there ready to go. You've got John Higman Jr. You got Randy out here. Bobby Wetzel part of the field. Ron Hollyfield there. Randy Yoakum, Billy Stanley. You got Medina back here in the 31 camp. Michael Maffelt Jr., Ed Burrell, Dwight Beverly there. Robert Hurley. Rickon there, Huff there also, Gerald Livingston and Dylan all in that top 29. But the field, a double file here, ready to go racing. We'll get ready to roll the pace car and we'll take a lap of pacing before we turn them loose for 65 laps. Thomas Lewandowski right there in 8. Scott Simley. Can anybody kind of break away here tonight at Michigan? Will it be a tight pack race? We're about to find out. Howard Dalton right there. And there is everyone headed down the back straightaway. Double file, ready to go green. Here at Michigan, down halfway now down the back. This is going to be a fun one here tonight. And again, Thomas Lewandowski up there on the outside. There's the 18, the 99 just in front of them. So we are ready to go green. I know you are as well at home. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's get ready to get some great Sim 500 ARCA Series racing in action here tonight at Michigan. Here we go. Here we go. Coming to green this time by green flag is out. We are rolling here at Michigan. Double file into turn number 1. Here we go. Will the outside line prevail off into turn 1? No, they do not. They're going to hold dead even there with Tommy on the bottom. Brian Mackin right there top side. There is the 18 of Bentley Glazer. Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. Donnie Leah inside the top 5 halfway down the back. Jeff Hollingsworth there. Everybody up front at least double file. Now up front side by side for the race lead. Headed for the start finish line. Who is going to lead lap number 1? And we will give it to Macklin. Macklin doing a great job. He'll lead lap number 1. Tommy going to battle back to the bottom. Tommy, great move inside. Double file. Now his right rear quarter panel is going to be Brian Macklin. Macklin going to back up. Here comes Bentley Glazer. Thomas Lewandowski a couple of tenths of a second back. And on board right now, there is Brian B. Macklin right there in third. First is going to be Thomas. Tommy doing a great job holding the race lead for the moment. Everybody else in a line, single file. There is the 30 machine, Brian Macklin right there. Drone camera to the right side of that car, and that's the main part of the car. You're going to want to keep clean all evening long. Still single file down the back. Scott Simley right there as well. Let's go try to look at Tyler Dalton's number 19. Points leader, sitting in 6th right now, right behind Jeff Hollingsworth. Up front, Bentley Glazer right there alongside with Tommy. That's your top 2. Headed for the stripe this time. Now, double file for the race lead. Bentley going to pull ahead here of Tommy. Tommy will fall to 2nd. Crossover maybe coming out of 99 camp. He'll get back alongside. Macklin trying to get a run on the both of them. Can't do it right now. Great racing at the front of the field. Tommy and Bentley Glazer doing everything they can. Now Glazer going to get a run to the top lane. He'll try to cross back over. Crossover coming from Bentley Glazer. Great move to the inside. Now still double file. Now the first 6 cars here. Double file at the front of this pack. John right there in 7th. 8th is Mike. And 9th is Dwight. Scott Simley in 10th. That's your top 10 here at Michigan. Again, you're 5 laps into 65 here tonight. You're going to have to take care of the tires here pretty long at least. And what a nice race overall here as they continue to get it done here early on here tonight. So early on, there is Bentley up there in the race lead. Tommy right there as well. 6 of 66 complete. Lewandowski, Brian Macklin, and Jeff Hollingsworth in your top 6. And there is the 7 of Mike right now trying to get a run to the back bumper. He'll clear John. That'll be for 7th. Meanwhile, Bentley starting to pull away. And it looks like Tommy may be losing that car a little bit, starting to back up through traffic. He's back to 3rd already. Very tight racing behind them. Nearly had contact between the 7 of Mike and John underneath of him through the tri-oval. Luckily for those 2 drivers, they got it straightened out in a hurry here. That could have been very bad if they had not gave each other enough room there. On board right now, Macklin right there underneath Tyler Dalton. Dalton gonna slide back a slot. Dalton back to 5th. Underneath in that Toyota is Brian Macklin underneath Tommy. Those 2 battling right now. That is for 3rd. Coming to 9 laps complete. Over the first 9-10 laps, we have been battling our hearts out here at Michigan. That is for sure. They continue to do just that here in the Sim 500 ARCA series, live here on Extreme Sim TV. Dalton right now with Macklin just in front of him in the 30. Macklin just in 3rd up front of him in the 30. There's Lewandowski there as well. Working their way towards turn 1. 58 laps to go. And again, Bentley leads down the back stretch here. So 9 of 66 in the books right now. There is Macklin, Bentley, Glazer right there as well. Take a look at Simley right here mid-pack. Let's drop a little further back if we can. As we look here, 10 complete. Michael Maffelt Jr. back in 24th. Chris Huff, 25th. Ed in 26th as well. Looks like we got 29 vehicles left running out here. Gerald Livingston just outside the top 18. Richard just in front of him. There's Mike Ellis in 16th in that 66 machine. And again, they continue to work through 10 laps in the books here. 57 to go here tonight at Michigan. Glazer out front leads the way. 56 laps to go. How far do you go in the run here? This series and league really as a whole notorious for going green long periods of time. And right now the 18 seems to be a little free off of turn number 2. Lewandowski can try to take advantage of that, get to the back bumper of the 18, get him a little bit looser and try to take advantage of that looseness scenario, if that's indeed what the situation is with that car. Backlund right there in 3rd, trying to hold serve. Backlund, he's got company with points leader Dalton. Good to see Dalton right there with them as well as they head off down the back straightaway here. And you see these cars single file getting pretty good draft down the first straightaway, you will. But as the tires wear, you're going to start to back off more and more in the corner. And that is going to cost you to run down the straightaway as those tires start to go away. 55 laps to go here tonight. A great night here so far. There's a 30. A Macklin, Dalton right there. Hollingsworth in 5th, doing everything he can in that Coast Guard machine. Number 97 with 54 to go. A 14 laps to go on the board next time by. Keep track of that, folks at home. When do we start seeing pit stops here for the Throwback ARCA series at Michigan? So right at the moment, we take a look at where we're at here at the Michigan International Speedway. Again, next race up is going to be Talladega on December the 4th, and then the championship race at Atlanta. So we leave here on the 4th of December, and we'll be in Alabama for that event. And again, that will be December the 4th. Of course, they are off for Thanksgiving weekend, and then we will be back on the 4th of December. So Lewandowski leads here tonight. 14 of 66 complete. And what has been an epic race here tonight so far. Lewandowski out in front by about 0.2 of a second now. So 15 of 66 laps complete here tonight. 52 laps to go in this one. And that is where we set. Let's go over a wide angle shot if we can as we ride on board here. Let's hop back over. And we'll get ready to head back. Great racing overall, I have to say. You're at Michigan. So everybody doing a very good job holding serve. All right, so right now with Dalton out front is again 50 laps to go here, or Dalton running inside the top 5 as your points leader here. And right now, 17 of 66 in the books. No sign of slowing down up front at least. 50 to go here at Michigan. Backlund, and Tyler Dalton, and Mike. Right now, your top 5 here at Michigan with just 66 laps in this race. You really got to get up there and get it done early on. You don't have time to wait around. 48 to go already at Michigan. Glazer right there in. There is Bentley Glazer in 18 Chevrolet. So as we run early on here, heading towards the first round of stops. Stanley right here inside that top 22. Dylan, Chris Sawyer, Eric Stanley, Dwight Beverly there. Bobby Wetzel right there as well. Wetzel having a decent run here tonight. Gonna wonder what Wetzel's thinking here inside of that top 15 this point of the race with 20 on the board next time by. Up near the front there's Tommy. He is falling back. Remember, he was up front battling for the lead earlier on. That corner's backtracked to 7th. Simley just in front of him. And just a little ways is Simley. Lewandowski still leads, and it looks like Lewandowski pretty strong at this front of the field. He's led 7 laps so far. Once getting around the guys behind him, Glazer has led 8, but Glazer has backtracked to 3rd. Some of the guys that were up front battling early starting to slide back as the tires continue to go away on these cars. Up front right now, that is Lewandowski leading. 46 laps to go here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. Leah back there as well. Leah right now has had I will say Donnie Leah has had like the 10th best lap time overall. So I expect Donnie Leah to stay inside that top 10 for now. You see Donnie right there. One car in the fence a little further back off of 2. They will stay clean here. That's Ellis hanging on. Now, right now, as you take a look at Thomas Lewandowski out front, getting after it, doing a wonderful job leading with Macklin right there in 2nd so far. And these guys up front really haven't separated much. Neither has Leah. What about John right there in the 98 camp? Doing a good job staying in kind of in the wide. One car free off of 2. That's Higman Jr. got free. He actually gets in the wall. Jr. down low. He'll gather it up. That 60 machine really low on the racetrack now into the grass. Will hop through the grass. He'll have to get on the brakes. Doing a great job keeping it down off the racing surface. It's going to cost Higman Jr. a ton of time, but we will stay green. Seen a mistake there for Higman Jr. Can't have too many of those races short. Mike Oltenfeld Jr., Robert Hurley. Oh, you're right there back in the mid-pack at the moment. So again, 44 laps to go here tonight. And again, 23 on this stint. We'll see if they try to split this maybe halfway if they can, fuel-wise. I think that kind of be a theme with this league as well. Splitting the fuel loads about halfway and the tires about halfway. And they will do just that normally. So we take a look here, 24 of 66 complete. And right now, Brian and Glazer, they're in. Tyler Dalton right there in 5th as well. So right now, Lewandowski leading Macklin, though, closing right back to the back bumper of Lewandowski. Lewandowski's led 12 tonight. Macklin has led 2. Glazer right now has led 8 laps so far. He is back in that third spot, doing a great job. All these cars doing everything they can to keep this thing going here. 25 of 66 complete here tonight at the Michigan International Raceway. Lewandowski leading over Macklin, Glazer, and Mike. That's your top 4. Tyler Dalton in 5th. Another great run for Tyler Dalton here. And so I'm thinking Dalton there in that Dodge machine. He is doing a great job points-wise here. Came in with the points lead. And you see Dalton right there in the line with the 7 of Mike just in front of him. 27 to go on the board in this tire run this time. 40 to go. And we do have one car on pit road. That's Mike Ellis in the 66 camp. Elected to hit pit road here. So Mike Ellis on pit road. Everybody else going to stay hanging out up front. There's Mike right there. Great run. Lewandowski still just in front of Brian Macklin. Brian V. Macklin right there. Really tight at the front of the pack at the moment. Ellis on pit road. Higman Jr. has retired from this event. Billy Stanley just coming off of pit road also. So those drivers electing to come down pit road with about 39 to go. Meanwhile, leaders battle for the race lead. Macklin underneath Lewandowski. And Macklin going to clear back to the race lead. There we go. Brian B. Macklin leads here tonight at Michigan in that number 30 machine. He'll get back up front, doing a great job leading right now. Brian V. Macklin leads. And you see the top 5-6 cars right there. There's Tommy. There is Tyler Dalton in the top 5 also. So 29 to 66 complete right now. Brian B. Macklin continuing to lead over Bentley and Thomas Lewandowski. Your top 3 here with 30 of 66 complete. Let's do a little bit, crank it up here tonight at Michigan. All right, welcome back to the Michigan International Raceway as we continue to run here tonight with 35 complete. Again, it's been some great racing here at Michigan all evening long. 32 in the books of 66 here tonight as they continue to run here, headed towards, again, pit stops here in just a few minutes. And again, it's been a wonderful evening of racing. Turned out so far. These guys going at it up front all early on. And we've seen it early where they were all over one another. As they continue to rock it through this race here tonight. You can hear as the tires wear just how much they're having to lift around the racetrack. As they do this, there is that 92. Again, that is a 92 you're looking on board with, a 34 to go. And really, we haven't seen, you see side by side right there, but we haven't seen these guys not push one another all evening. It's been a very intense race, let's put it that way. And we'll get you back to your normal view here in a moment, but just some great racing here at the Michigan International Raceway. There's the 7 right there in mixed of the battle as well. 34 of 66 complete, just past halfway for you guys. Glazer there in 18, in that 18. There is Bentley Glazer there on the top side of the 30 now. Those two double file, almost 3 wide. Here comes the 7. He's going to try to split it. Mike 3 wide, Glazer in the wall. He'll drop back there, just got a little high off of turn 2. And smack that outside the wall. Glazer getting a piece of the fence. Now the 7 will move of Mike into third. Now he'll get free. And he's looking. Here comes here comes Mike and Glazer to pit road. Good job by them. They'll be double file into pit road entry. So they'll hit pit road here, 4 tires and fuel. And again, just past halfway here, we're starting to see more and more in pit road. Now will we see Thomas Lewandowski hit pit road. He is your race leader right now with 30 to go. The 30 laps to go here at Michigan International Raceway. We're waiting on Lewandowski and the guys at the very front of the field to hit pit road here for their stop. There is Brian V. Macklin behind it. Thomas Lewandowski right now. That is your top 2 here in Michigan. And it has been an absolute wonderful event here tonight with 38 going on the board, 29 laps to go across the board here tonight. But it's Lewandowski. He's led the most laps at 20. Second most is going to be Glazer at 8. That's really going to come down to how these pit stops shake out. Be wide behind them, the 7. Off of pit road, going to be a little bit faster against some guys back there, including Mike already pitting. That car 1 lap down, running in the 21st spot, but moving forward. Good for him. Up in front, Lewandowski doing everything he can now, dealing with some of this lap traffic as they come through on fresher tires. Just how much slower Lewandowski is right now Then the rest of the field coming by him with 28 laps to go. At some point, he's going to have to come to pit road here and get himself 4 tires and fuel. And more cars on pit road. That's Robert Harley coming down as well. Couple more quick cars lap down, sneaking their way through. There's some of these cars. There is Tyler Dalton. Donnie Leah already have stopped here tonight. And again, Donnie Leah about 2 seconds faster a lap than Thomas Lewandowski. Lewandowski going to lose a lot of time here. Staying out. We've seen this strategy, though, before. Stay out for some drivers where they had the better tires at the end, but right now we're 40 of 66 complete, and here comes Lewandowski right now. We have seen him do this strategy before, and it has paid out for him. Thomas will come down pit road here. The Lewandowski right down to pit road at the moment. So Lewandowski down pit road. 4 of 4 tires and fuel. Macklin now out front. He is yet to pit. So look for Brian V. Macklin down pit road here at some point. A 42 of 66 complete in the middle of pit road cycle for the Sim 500 Tuesday night or Saturday night throwback series here on Extreme Sim TV. Cars making their stops for the evening. Right now, up front, Tommy leading the way with Brian V. Macklin there in second. All the way back in ninth is the first car that has pitted. That is going to be Bentley there in the 18. The first one that has stopped. See that 18 machine right there. He should cycle through to the race lead when we get through here. A 44 of 66 on the board this time by 23 laps to go here tonight. Track temp has dropped a little bit now, down to that 96-degree track temp. Started in the 101 range, so it is fairly dropping here at Michigan. Should allow these guys to have a little bit more grip. You see Tommy and Brian B up front. They have not stopped as of yet with 23 to go. Down 500 Saturday night throwback series, round 7 of 10, but 10 weeks, so only 9 races. But right now, Bentley Glazer, Tyler Dalton, and Donnie Leah, Mike in 9th, Thomas Lewandowski in 10th. Again, continuing to be a great race with Tommy leading the thing. And we should still see Bentley and we are still waiting on them to hit pit road at some point here tonight. There is Tommy and Mr. Brian V. Macklin. But right now, up there in the race lead, Tommy leads this thing. 20 laps to go here this evening. Tommy and Brian B. Macklin. Randy right there in third. Bentley Grazer now to fourth. Tyler Dalton to fifth. Tyler Dalton, your points leader, came in here with a good advantage on everyone. And it looks like he's going to continue to extend that here if nothing happens. Which, surprise, surprise, right? He's just been on rails all year long. Wetzel and Felt Jr. was the closest to him. And both those cars having a rougher night. And so you look at that and you say, well, there's Wetzel in 16th. So right now, Dalton could, by the time this is over, as they cycle through the first and second, Bentley Grazer leading. Tyler Dalton right there in second with less than 20 to go here. Dalton could possibly pick up another win here tonight at Michigan International Raceway. And that, my friends, in my personal opinion, would all but lock it down for Tyler. He went to victory lane last week at Las Vegas. And before then, he had not really been to victory lane, but he'd been solid. So he'll look for the second win of the season in a row if he can catch Bentley. Now, Bentley won race before that, November the 6th, back at Kansas. It was Bentley that went to victory lane. Look at Bentley right there just ahead of Tyler Dalton. Right now, 19 laps to go. So, surprise, surprise, your last two winners up front, leading here at Michigan in the later stages, looking to go to victory lane. Thomas Lewandowski, though, faster right now. Again, stayed out. He wanted those fresher tires at the end. Let's see if Thomas Lewandowski can run down Tyler and Bentley on those little bit fresher tires. And the funny part to this, our last three winners, 1, 2, and 3, here at Michigan right now. And again, Joey not here tonight. Joey, don't know if he's RPing tonight or what he's up to, but he's not here this evening. But he won it back at Daytona. And what has been a wonderful race. Dalton continuing to lead over top of Glazer there in second. And 17 laps to go here tonight. Now, as we look here with just 17 laps to go, they continue to do just that, battling it out up front. So right now, 16 to go as they come to the stripe. Thomas Lewandowski has it down to 2.3 seconds. Again, fresher tires on board. Thomas Lewandowski using that pit late strategy once again in that 87 camp. With just 16 laps to go here tonight at Michigan. Lewandowski, Glazer, and Dalton, your top three here tonight at Michigan. So 15 to go up front. Tyler Dalton has the race lead over Bentley Glazer right now. Second is Bentley. Third is Thomas. Mike there in fourth. Donnie Leah up here in the top five here tonight. Great run for Donnie. John. Jeff Hollingsworth. Tommy. Simley there. Ron Hollyfield. And Macklin back here in 11th. Strategy not paying out for him so far. Outside the top 10 is Macklin. Eric Stanley, Bobby Wetzel, Michael McFelt Jr., Randy, Gerald Livingston, and Richard all up here as well. But it is Tyler Dalton leading here with 14 to go. Laps to go here at Michigan International Raceway. So again, 13 to go at the strut this time by. Everybody knows to tail up front. 13 laps to go. Bentley Glazer along with Lewandowski and Mike right there with Donnie Lear right there in fifth. Nose to tail. Well to go this time by. And these boys at the front of the field getting after it here. And what has been an amazing race. Now Glazer closing in on the back bumper of Tyler Dalton. But don't look now. Here comes Thomas Lewandowski with the fresher tires. Will that strategy play off again? 12 to go. And Lewandowski has closed in dramatically on Bentley Glazer and Tyler Dalton, your top two, with coming to 11 to go this time by. Here comes Lewandowski. He'll go to the bottom of Glazer. They're coming to 11 to go. Up to second, Thomas Lewandowski. And we've seen this exact scenario time and time this season with the fresher tires. And with 11 laps to go, he is now in second, right to the back bumper of your points leader, Tyler Dalton. Off the turn number 2 once again. Lewandowski a couple of inches off the back bumper now. He'll look to the bottom lane here, and here he goes. Inside of Tyler Dalton. And through 3 and 4 he will come, and he will get the race lead coming to 10 to go. Lewandowski to the race lead. There goes Tyler Dalton. So now Lewandowski leads here with 10 to go. He takes back the race lead. He has led 23 laps here tonight. And Bentley will slide to third. Mike back here in fourth. Donnie Leah in fifth. Battle back here. Mackin closing in on Hollingsworth for a top 9 spot here tonight. Mackin not having the night in the way he wanted, that's for sure. Strategy not going his way, but he'll go to 2-9 underneath Jeff Hollingsworth. Ron Hollyfield there in 11th. Bentley Wetzel, or Bobby Wetzel, Derek Stanley. There's Randy Yoakum right there with Richard on his back bumper. The great battling back here deeper in the pack with just 9 laps to go here tonight at Michigan. Livingston. Lewandowski up front doing everything he can do to hold serve with 8 to go this time by. So 8 laps to go. Lewandowski leads this thing. Thomas Lewandowski looking to go back to victory lane once again. Would be good for him if he can pull this one off. Would not really be a surprise. You know, the strategy that Lewandowski pulled, we have seen it pulled to success before. And once again, it seems to be paying off for him. Again, Thomas Lewandowski went to victory lane at Texas Motor Speedway back on October the 30th was the last time he went to victory lane. It's coming up on a month ago since he's been to victory lane. Thomas looking for another one. So with just 6 to go this time by, we got trouble. One car on the apron sliding. Brian V. Macklin. Wow. He'll get that car woed up. Good job staying off the racing surface. Meanwhile, Tyler Dalton right now sliding back to Bentley Glazer. This would be a battle for second for Bentley. If he can get by Tyler Dalton with just a few laps to go here. 6 now, coming to 5 to go. Right now, Lewandowski right there as well, doing everything he can. There is Thomas Lewandowski, Tyler Dalton in second. That's your top 2 here tonight. Dalton leading. Dalton second, Bentley third. That's your top 3. Fourth, Tommy. Fifth right now is Mike. That is your top 5 here tonight. There is a Mike right there in that spot in that number 7 machine. Meanwhile, up front, Thomas Lewandowski continuing to lead right now. Lewandowski doing all he can and just hoping the yellow doesn't come out. Lewandowski right there doing perfect strategy. Now with a pretty good lead over Dalton and Glazer. So those 2 cars up front doing a wonderful job leading the way. Lewandowski holding the race lead. Bentley, Glazer, Tommy, and Mike, your top 5. Scott there as well in this battle. So again, right now, Thomas Lewandowski up front doing everything right. Coming to 3 laps to go. Thomas Lewandowski leading here at Michigan with 3 to go. Here comes Glazer to the back bumper of Dalton. All right. It is right now Bentley Glazer right there to the back bumper of Tyler Dalton. Can he get to that second spot? Glazer wants it. Dalton trying to hold him off. 2 to go this time by. So right there, Glazer and Dalton doing everything they can, battling for second. But Thomas Lewandowski pulling the strategy that tends to be working here tonight with 55 to 66 complete. Down the back, straight away. And the white flag will fly this time by. Coming to your Tropical Travels final lap of the night. And it is Mr. Thomas Lewandowski leading the way. Coming to 1 to go. Tyler Dalton in second. 1 to go for Thomas. There is Dalton, Bentley, Glazer. Your top 3. 1 to go at Michigan. Thomas Lewandowski down the back here, halfway down the back straight away now. And it doesn't look like Bentley's going to get a run. On the back of Dalton, unfortunately, Lewandowski, though, way ahead of these 2. Bentley going to try it one more time. And here comes Thomas Lewandowski. He'll go back to victory lane. Tyler Dalton will score second. Glazer third. Tommy will come on fourth. Simley will come on fifth. and Mike will come home 6th. John 7th. Donnie Leah comes home 8th here tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth in 9th. Ron Hollyfield in 10th. Bobby Wetzel in 11th. Randy Yoakum in 12th. 13th is Richard. Derek Stanley 14th. Gerald Livingston 15th. Robert Hurley 16th. Chris 17th. Michael Muffelt Jr. 18th. 19th is Dylan. And Ricon is there in 20th. Ed Burrow 21st. Then it'll be Chris Huff and Medina 23rd. Randy is 24th. Billy Stanley 25th. Brian V. Macklin going to come home at 26th after a good run here tonight. So that is your top 25 here tonight at Michigan in what was round number 7. And let's get ready to talk to the race winner. The man who came up with the plan here tonight. That number 87 machine, Thomas Lewandowski. Led here tonight. Got led out front. Stayed out the longest. Had the freshest tires at the end. And at the end of the day, that is what mattered. Thomas Lewandowski brings it home. So let's get ready to talk with Thomas Lewandowski here. And we will get ready to yak with him in just a moment as he goes back to victory lane into that number 87. I don't see Thomas, unfortunately. Let's talk with Tyler Dalton there, coming home second. Tyler Dalton going to be P2 here tonight. Let's talk to that number 19 machine of Tyler. Points leader coming home second. Good night for Tyler. Let's talk to him. Let's see if we can find Mr. Dalton. Hey, Tyler Dalton, Matt in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Gotcha.
All righty, man. Good run here tonight, coming home second. Unfortunately, the tires on Thomas' car there kind of got you there at the end run. But coming in with a pretty strong points lead, coming out of here in second. Your nearest points competitor a little further back. So overall, mission successful here tonight, I would say.
Yeah, for a really good point race. And I thought maybe we had it there. I saw Bentley pit and waited about 2 laps later and pitted after him. And I thought Thomas waited too long to pit, but I used the tires up a good bit trying to get to Bentley, and that didn't do me any favors. Right. But I've been on both sides of whether you need to pit a little bit early or a little bit late. Some tracks, earlier in the year, I pitted just like 3 laps or 4 laps later than Thomas and never could catch him.
Right.
So it's just it's a gamble either way, and it worked out well for Thomas tonight. Here in that win, I went out there, got my lap led, got the bonus points, finished second. We had definitely had a good points day, so we can go into the next race not really worrying because we already had, I think, a 1 race points lead going into this.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to Talladega with the biggest relief you can have with about a 1.5 race points lead. Going to be fun going to Talladega with that lead.
Yep, definitely a track that if you don't have a gap can be a real anxiety inducer, but having that big lead definitely helps.
And I tell you what, you did a great job. You played it right. And Tyler, you brought that number 19 Dodge home second. Beautiful looking paint scheme as always on board.
Thank you. Just want to thank all the guys in the Sim 500 Mafia. We all had some pretty decent runs. Teammate Mike Montesi was up there a lot of the race, and he brought it home 6. Bobby, obviously, I think could have finished better, but he's out there trying to do the opposite of what I do, so he stayed out and pitted late. But as a team, we did pretty good tonight. I'm looking forward to Talladega.
Yeah. Congratulations, Tyler.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Tyler Dalton pulling it off here tonight, getting it done, coming home second. Good points tonight. Needed. If he is going to walk. But what a night it was here for the Sim 500 Saturday night. As always, folks, we're going to get ready to get out of here. We'll be back here in 2 weeks at Talladega. Until then, have a great Thanksgiving. Eat some, a bunch of turkey and a bunch of stuff and have some fun. Thomas Lewandowski wins it at Michigan. See y'all in 2 weeks when we go to Talladega, Alabama.